Okay, tell me about Debbie. How do you know her?
I met Debbie this summer. She was one of the dancers here, and we met her through mutual friends. A lot of the dancers know each other, so we kind of stick in the same group, and she wanted to start taking ballroom lessons, so I told her to come by. She took some lessons, and she was actually training for a competition here in March called the Vegas Open. And we trained consistently like 2 or 3 times a week, and she was doing really well. She was actually doing really well, and then she disappeared and couldn't find her.
One second. It bothers you the sound in the back or no?
No, he sounds good.
Okay.
Just turn a little bit this way.
Yep. Okay. When was the last time that you saw Debbie?
I saw her a week before she disappeared. I had a gig for her. We were gonna do something called the Body Art Ball, sponsored by Tawaka, here at the Golden Nut in Vegas. She was really excited. It was body paint with performing an artist, and we had talked some details, and we were excited. We were supposed to get together that weekend to start the routines and choreography. Then I called her and texted her a few times. Sunday, nothing. Monday, and then on Tuesday morning, like at 5 or 6 in the morning, all of our friends started calling me, asking me if I seen her, but there's nothing. So that's when we knew that she was missing.
Have you talked to the police, or the police have contacted you?
The police haven't contacted me, unfortunately, but I wasn't really very involved in that part of her life. Like she was just with me for ballroom and just hanging out sometimes, just as friends. But I haven't spoken to the police yet. I've heard a lot of reports about what they're doing, which I appreciate, but that's about it.
Okay. Sorry. Do you need me to repeat anything? No. Okay.
Should I look at you or the camera?
Me.
Okay.
Do you have any idea if she has any, envy, people who might envy her or
Well,
something?
yeah, she's what we call, I don't know what the word is. She's beautiful, she's talented, she's a great person. When you get all those three combinations, people are always envious. There's always somebody that's like looking at her from the corner of their eye saying, why her? Why does she have all that and I don't? There's always been that with everybody, with every great person. The thing about Debbie was that she had a lot more friends than enemies. I never actually ran into anybody that didn't like her, which makes things so much more curious, because everybody that we knew, loved Debbie. She was fun, she was driven, she was a great dancer, great person. I mean, she was always up and go and just ready, but it just doesn't make any sense because I never ran into one person that didn't like her.
Did she ever tell you about their relationship with the boyfriend that she has at the moment?
Yeah, she talked about it a little bit. She said that they were together, but they were having issues just like any other couple. But she never really mentioned anything that got me nervous about it. Obviously, if something was there, I would have asked if I could help. But she just said it was just a little rocky, but that's how relationships are. So she was fine at the time. So I mean, besides that, she didn't really like to put her problems on anybody.
Okay. Debbie was a very passionate girl. How do you describe her besides?
Driven. I mean, there's people that want to do things, and there's people that do them. And then there's Debbie. If she wanted to do something, she would do it, and she would do it until she succeeded and was the best. There was no halfway. There was no, I'll do it just a little bit and see if I'm okay. She wanted to be the best, and she was. She was beautiful, driven. She was always 110% or not at all. She was going to do it, or she wasn't going to, and if she did it, she was going to be good.
Did you know that she has a solo on the show the night that she was missing? She was the one who started the show.
Yeah. She actually called me about that, excited, like a few days before. Because she knew Cisco was a personal friend of hers that was going to be the star. And she's like, and they let me do the opening act. I'm going to have a solo for him. And that's exactly what she wanted. She's been working for that since she's been here. She finally got that chance. So she was super excited, and I'm like, okay, get some rest, have a good weekend, just take care of yourself. And she's like, yeah, I'm just excited. And we're both excited, so we're planning on going out there. And, she said, don't watch the first one. I want to mess up first, but come to the second day and then, tell me what you think. So I was planning on going out there on Tuesday, but, then this all happened. So.
How do you feel with all this happening?
Hurt, scared. I mean, she wasn't just my student. She wasn't just my friend. She was somebody special. I mean, she was a special person to me, like everybody else. We have all the dancers here, all of us, whether it's hip hop, ballet, jazz, ballroom, whatever the case may be. It's a little community. Everybody sticks together. We're like a little family because we go through the same things, the same life. You know how to dance hard, perform for everybody, make it have fun, and then we have time for everybody else. Well, it hit everybody pretty close to home because things happen in Vegas, but when it happens to you or somebody that you know that you care about, you love, it's different. So it's scary, and I still sometimes have nightmares about her.
What do you think it happens?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I've been going through it in my mind, and I can think of a million different things that could have happened. I can. The only one thing I do want to happen is for her to leave and come back, safe. So, yeah.
1 second. Do you need any like pens or something? Oh, okay. So we're done. We're fine.